Welcome, everyone. We're going to be showing you our golf course. Here's our scorecard. This 9 holes comes in at a par 35 at 3,345 yards. Here's our course layout. Hole 1 starts near the clubhouse, and hole 9 finishes near it as well. Hole 1 is a par 4 at 425 yards. Dogleg right, losing 15 feet of elevation with out of bounds, protecting this archaeological site. Golfers would consider this a heroic design with the opportunity to cut across here, however, risking that out of bounds. Moving on to hole 2, you can see the out of bounds on the right, protecting that hill. Hole 2 is a par 3 at 165 yards. You're going up 40 feet. You're forced to land and stop your shot on a small green that's protected by greenside bunkers, therefore classifying this as a penal design. On to hole 3. We're moving on to our biggest hole on the course, our longest hole. It's a par 5 at 600 yards. A downhill tee shot helping you out on this, declining about 55 feet. Halfway through the hole, it narrows out and takes a bit of a turn to the right. We're classifying this as a strategic/penal golf hole. Because it's so long, short hitters are at a disadvantage, and longer hitters are going to be struggling to hit the green with the protective greenside bunker. Moving on to hole 4, we have a par 4 at 375 yards. Slight dogleg left, hugging the side of the hill here. The fairways are at 275 feet elevation on the left, and right is at 250 feet. So it's sloping away from the golfer. And you're gaining 35 feet of elevation up to the green. We're classifying this as a heroic hole because golfers will be tempted to shave off distance, cutting the corner a little bit, and forced to hit a good shot to hold the fairway with the sloping. Hole 5 now is over here with out of bounds, hugging the right side and the fence line. Golfers are now going to be forced to carry at least 100 yards from the tips, staying clear of the out of bounds on the right and watching out for the fairway bunkers, protecting landing area. Your tee box is at 310 feet and your green at 355, meaning there is 45 feet uphill on a sloped sideways hill at the end here. We're going to be classifying this as a penal golf hole, as it's the longest par 4 on the track, and nowhere really to gain yards off the tee. Most people are going to be hitting their second shot from around the 150-yard marker onto a green that slopes away from the player. Now to hole 6, it's a par 3 without a bounds on the right. This hole, as you can see by the topographical map, actually slopes away, so any misses right are going to be devastating. Falling away on this south side. Pretty straight away, 220 yards. It's a long hole. You're losing 15 feet, so that'll help you out a little bit. And golfers are going to have to be wary of the greenside bunker on the left. Because of this, we're also classifying this as a penal golf hole.
Okay, as we move on to hole 7, this is probably our best designed par 5. It dogleg right around the side of a hill. Tees are at 310 feet, while the green is at 235 feet. So pretty downhill in the golfer's favor. We have bunkers protecting aggressive tee line shots. So if you want to try cutting this corner here, you will find danger with these bunkers. You could play it short here, but you will find also your second shot being very difficult with this greenside bunker protecting the green. That would make this hole a heroic and strategic golf hole. Okay, well, we move on to hole 8 here. Long straightaway par 3, which is 230 yards. Tees at 245 feet, while the green is at 235 feet. So a slight decline, but not too much. So that makes this hole a penal hole with those bunkers protecting the green as well. Okay, lastly, we're going to move down here to our hole 9, dogleg left, par 4 with OB to the left, protecting our maintenance center. We're trying to avoid any golf balls straying into here. Dogleg left, tees 235 feet, while the green is at 250 feet. Left of the fairway is OB, like I said. And that concludes our 9-hole course routing. We tried starting it at the clubhouse and ending at the clubhouse, and then also leaving all this space here for our back 9, which will probably have hole 10 start around here, so the tees here, and then work your way all the way back around to the clubhouse, having 18 finished there to have those common 9th green, first tee, 10th tee, and 18th tee surrounding the clubhouse. We hope you liked our presentation, and thanks for watching.